Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the New York Jets.
Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium.
And a signal there for the fair catch, so this opening drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Mims in motion right.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Open man is Denzel Mims.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
Charles, that's a route that you and I have seen time and time again in our years up in this booth, and that executed well and a great throw, too.
And sometimes, even if you know it's coming, the execution will trump whatever you do on the defensive side of the ball. Plus, it was a well-thrown football. A nice, healthy gain right there.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and
looking to throw on second down. Haynes.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver.
And that takes us from second to third down.
We can look at this Bronco defense.
Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, Haynes.
That is caught.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 24 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
2nd down and a yard. On 2nd down, a run with Hall.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go for a touchdown. But the runs that really make it work are the ones where you just get what you need, right? And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They run it with Hall off the option.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
On the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Looked like a pretty smart decision that time to keep the football on a quarterback.
It was, because you saw how the runner got swarmed. So you got to pull the ball from his arms, keep it yourself, and get what you can. And the most underrated player on this play is the running back, because even if he doesn't have the ball, he has to act like he does in order to attract the defense.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
They'll set up the screen for Hall. Touchdown, Jets! Breece Hall with career touchdown number 109. That ties it with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the Jets will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Will Lutz on for the... He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there. And they'll go backwards right away. That really sets them back. A loss of 6.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss.
The first carry now. This is Williams. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. This defense for the Jets, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. Now Howell. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's going to pick up the 1st down and then some. Down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
Howell, he'll look to throw it.
Stays on his feet. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. A beautiful fake. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets them down to the 6-yard line.
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. Williams will score. Touchdown, Broncos.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Point after, right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. Are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They go play action here on first down. And the Broncos get there and take him down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. And they'll get him down here at the 23. 3rd and 12. Operating from the gun. Haynes. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
That's taken on the 25. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Great blocking, nearly sprung in there. 28-yard return. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
2 yards to go, second down. They run it again with Williams. And he gets it down to the 32. 40 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
A 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Powell. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Throwing here, Howell. He finds his man, complete. That's Robertson. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. So here we go, fourth down. Howell. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown! Foster Moreau, his second touchdown on the season. And the Broncos' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. Two division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. The Jets at 12-1 now to start play. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now because, to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play, not just in their winning, but how they're getting it done. Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Haynes. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 38-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Straight ahead is Hall. 43 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Hall again on 2nd down. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down. Hall again. Brought down at the 20.
And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
To throw on 2nd down. Haynes. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. Denzel Mims, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am going ahead and tapping out the first half.
Well,
there's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, whether they want to let their return guy touch it.
Lutz with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And we'll see what they want to do. 45 seconds is all that remains until the break. Howell to the air on 1st and 10. He finds his man complete. That's Robertson. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Howell. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line. And a defensive-minded coach loves to turn up the heat, turns it up there, it pays off.
And back in the good old days, those defensive-minded coaches just talked about intimidating teams, using force, right, beating them to the punch. In this case, they're talking about creating turnovers. That's all they preach all game long, all practice long, every meeting. Get the football. That's what they want.
And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a 1st down.
First play of the drive, a 1st down run. That sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you've got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them, break tendency, and go play action and go for the big shot?
Paul ought to give up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Haynes. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Haynes. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The kick by Lutz is good, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the 2nd half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
This quick pass complete to Sutton. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's a 2nd down and 6. Here's Howell. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Howell down to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So they'll, of course, decline the pass interference there and wisely take the yardage.
And I think defensively he's saying, I was getting away with that in the first half. Why are you making that call now? But to me, that one was pretty easy to see. I don't understand what he's upset about. I think it was the correct call.
Following the penalty, it's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 40-yard line.
And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Howell from the gun. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
7th play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. And Howell will throw it. It's caught on the right side. Williams. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Howell out of the shotgun. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Broncos 1st down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down. Dixon trying up the middle. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year, number 8 overall. And the Broncos have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Hall again on second down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 78 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Haynes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory. Down at the 33. A handoff for Hall. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. On 1st down, right back to Hall. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Denzel Mims, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jets have retaken a 3rd-quarter lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the 3rd quarter, but a moment ago, the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Looking to throw. Powell. That's taken in by Dulcich. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Again, it's Williams. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 69 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
On first down, they go with Dixon. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. The play fake, and now here's how to throw it. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Yeah, a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the 1st quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And we essentially have a brand-new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. Now Hall to start the drive. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 7.
Hall again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
A gain of 6. And the Jets.
They'll go again with Hall. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. And now the Broncos will burn another timeout here. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 5. Here's a give to Hall. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big deal.
And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Hall. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. Isaiah Oliver there on the tackle.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Haynes. That's caught. This is Abanikanda. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. It was a solid check down there with pressure coming, wasn't it?
It was, because you're trying to go through your progression, and when you have that type of pressure in your face, it changes what you're doing and how fast you have to do your reads, and able to come back and find him in open space. That's a really nice play.
Option play, here's Hall. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. To throw on 2nd down, Haynes. Caught by Wilson. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
On 3rd down, Haynes is going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. 31 yards.
And the Jets have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Lutz with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. Touchdown, no flags. And in the final stages of this game, they're an extra point away from tying us up. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Hall.
And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
And boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. On 2nd down, a run with Hall.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets to the Broncos' 18. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Hall again. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 10-yard line.
And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has them in field goal range with a chance to win. So it all rests now on the right leg of Will Lutz. He made his only attempt earlier. This for the win. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the Jets, they continue to make their case as a Super Bowl favorite as they move to 13-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile,